Hi everyone. So I decided to do a little bit of playtime in my nature journal, and I wanted to make a little change from one of the last videos on this one. I think I'm not gonna have this large clip here. I feel like it takes away too much from the flowers on the page, but I do have some little words that I'm gonna attach here that I just feel like they're not quite as, they just don't cover quite as much. So I'm going to put these words on here. They're on a purple background, and they say sprout, grow, and bloom. I kind of like it. You can still see the little curlies on that iron hanger there. So I'm going to put those on, and I'll save that little clip for another page because, of course, I'm going to use it in my nature journal more than likely. I had talked previously about this little rabbit stamp, and I decided to go ahead and put him on the page. Even though it was a little bit busy and a lot going on, I felt like he just works there so well I could not do it. I just couldn't. So on this page, I think I'm going to be using this little paper clip that I had made in one of my mixed media morsel extra helpings, I believe it was, when I made some paper clips. And so I'm going to slip that here, I think, on the page, and then I'm going to write about the rabbit story and everything. But I wanted to get my embellishments kind of in place, and then I'll just kind of write around them. But because this was on a teal colored clip, I didn't want the other side of it to be on the purple flower page. So I cut out one of my little purple flowers that I had watercolored recently. And I stuck it on the back side of that clip just because I thought that would look better than the bright teal green colored paper clip. So even though it's not the exact flower, I think it kind of goes all right. So I'm just going to do that, and I think it's fun. And more than likely, I will come back and attach something up in this area probably. So it'll kind of look more like it belongs. But I thought that was kind of funny the way that I had a purple colored flower, and anyway, that's what I decided to do there. Okay, so that was some changes that I had made, and I wanted to just let you know what I had done. Now I've got this adorable little bunny stamp that I think I'm going to stamp right down here in this corner. He's got a perplexed look on his face like what? What did I do? I didn't do anything. So it kind of makes sense for him to be there. So I'm going to put a piece of cardstock under here to make this a more firm surface. Okay, here we go. All right, that's adorable. So that'll finish that up for the time being, and I will continue on with a new page. Okay, let's see how that's doing. Okay, good. Okay, so I had some little bits that I wanted to decorate a page with. I don't really have any particular photos or focal image yet, but I thought it would be fun to get some of the pages ready. So I'm going to put a strip of pink paper here on this edge, and I'm going to put a green and pink and white, a little piece here that's going to create a pocket. So let's see. tear off a little of that. Okay. Now this piece will need to be trimmed off just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Right about there. Okay. To make a little cluster area over here on one side, and I've got this pretty little tag that I thought I would put here, and then I've got a little piece of the coffee stained cheesecloth and piece of cotton lace that I thought I would put here, and then I've got a sweet little stamp that I thought would be beautiful on top of that. So let me see, I'm gonna get this situated just right. There we go. Might want to put a little bit of a string on that. Okay, got a little piece of a thin jute that I think I will put on there. I think that'll be perfect. This has a little bit of a vintagey sort of feel. Not extremely, still bright, but it's got a vintage feel to it. So I think that will be perfect. Just have a little bit of that there. I'll trim those down. Yeah, that looks nice. Have this sitting here. This is actually a sticker, but I'm thinking it's not gonna stick down well like a sticker. I think I'm gonna leave the paper on there to give it some substance and just stick it there in the center. Like that. That's really sweet. Okay. Right now over here I've got a little label that I'm going to put here, and get some glue stick on that. And I found the funniest thing in a book that I'm going to put on this label, just because I thought it was so funny. Well, not funny, but I mean interesting how it matches with, with what I'm working on here. Okay, just sliding that over a little bit. And here's the phrase I found. That's how it would grow. And it doesn't really mean anything, but it's just interesting that it's about growing things. And here we are working in a nature journal, so I think it's fun, and I love finding words that go along with the projects that I'm working on. So I'm just going to put that right in the middle of that. So like I said, I don't have a picture yet or any kind of a particular focal image, but I thought it would just be a cool idea to go ahead and get some pages decorated, and this is just going to end up, you know what, that tag needs to be unstuck from there so that I can use the whole pocket. So I need to put something there, and I think what I'll do is just cut a little piece of this this deli paper and just stick it back there where the glue is, and I think that'll take care of that problem. Is that the right width? A little bit more off. I wasn't thinking about my pocket when I did that. Okay, now it's stuck to the deli paper. And cut that way. Okay, I think I have it pretty much unstuck. Yep, feels right. Okay. Alright, so I was thinking that this little tag here would be really cute. This is just something that I've had in my stash for years and years and years and years. And never knew where I was going to use it, but as it turns out, I think I'm going to use it right here. Something will come along that's perfect to go on it. I thought this little page tab, this is punched from scrapbook paper. I thought that this would look nice here and kind of carry the green up near the top of the page. Very cute. Love it. Okay, so there'll be more I can tuck in later, but I thought that was a good start of a page. So I'm very happy with that one. This is the paper that I had picked to put on this page. I think this is just beautiful paper with the purples and blues and greens. I just love it. So I'm going to attach that to the back side of that page. I love that. I haven't decided yet exactly what else will go on this page, but I do love that background. Now over here, I've got a little, this is just one of those little watercolor flowers that I've done recently, and it's just a printed out copy on printer paper, and I thought I would put that on this page, and this is just a piece of calendar page from a colorful calendar that I had, and I just cut a little snippet off, and I thought I would use it as like a little vase for that flower. I think that's adorable. And it's just a little, you know, scrappy bit that was trimmed off of something, so I love that. Then I saw this in my stuff. This was part of the stuff that I had in my kit, and I thought that would look really pretty behind that. It just, I don't know why, it just, to me, it's just very, looks like it sets it off nicely. So, I think I'm going to glue that down, and maybe I'll leave the rest of that area for writing or for just other little bits and pieces that I want to stick in this book at some time. Okay, so I have a cute little embellishment that I put together a few months ago. And I just really love it. It's very simple. It's a piece of scrapbook paper that was die cut. And then I just added a couple of little embellishments to the top of it and put some twine in there. And it's just so sweet. So I think I'm going to put it on this pink page here. I think that really pops right there. And then I still have room to do, you know, other things. It's just very cute there. I love it. I found a couple of things I want to put on this purple page, or purple and blue floral page. This is a piece of the calendar page I was talking about. I think this was actually on this end with some other stuff, but little desk calendars are a really good source of pretty colorful bits that you can use. I mean, if you choose them well, you can end up with quite a lot of little colorful bits that you can put on. This is art by Lisa Kaus, and I love her stuff. I buy her calendars and stuff every year to hang in here in my art room, and I buy planners sometimes or desk calendars that are from previous years, and they're a little bit less expensive that way. Anyway, I do think this is cute here, and I'm not sure if I want to make it a pocket or just kind of build a little cluster area in this corner. I've got a little piece of book paper. I just thought I could build something up here, you know, and then maybe I could put a photo there later. This is a piece of fabric that's got some of this teal color in it that I thought was kind of pretty with this stuff. So let's see. Pretty blue. And then I've got a little tag that I had made from gluing a piece of tissue paper. This was printed tissue paper that I glued on top of this grid colored tag, or grid printed tag. And I just thought that was kind of cute together there. And I may or may not tie something on there. I may use a pin and clip something, I don't know. But I think for now I'll just leave it like it is. But I really think it's beautiful on the page, so I'm going to go ahead and attach it. You know, you could sit and think about stuff for a long, long time trying to decide just the right thing to put here or just the right thing to put there. And it's just a hard thing to do if you do it that way, because you'll never, ever get stuff placed. So I've just decided, because I'm like that. You guys know I'm detail-oriented, and I have had lots of perfectionist tendencies in my life, and so I'm trying to, you know, step out of some of that and just craft and create in the moment, and not worry about how it looks. Could I use it better in another place? You know, all those things that will sometimes run through your mind, and so the more you think about things, sometimes the harder it gets to decide. So I just think that for me, and probably for most all of us, it's better if we just say, oh, I like that, and then put it down. Stick it down there before you change your mind. Because then you have it done. Then you're not still looking at that page going, I'm just not sure what I want to put here. You know, so we all do it. You know, we're all guilty at some time or other of doing that. But it's such a nice feeling to just go ahead and put it down, and then to look at it later and go, oh my gosh, that page is almost done. You know, like, it's practically finished. It's just cute. Just adds some color and some interest on the page, and it's making me happy. Very sweet. I found this little it's a little die cut, and it's gotten a little bent over time, but I think it's going to be adorable on this little tag. I love that, so I'm going to stick it on there. It's fun just going through your stuff and finding little bits and pieces to add here and there. And I may come back and put more on more on this tag later. But I just think that's a sweet little starting place. Very cute. Love it. Okay, guys, I think that's about all I have for today. I just wanted to share a little bit of the process of putting a few things in here and there in the nature journal, and I'm looking forward to doing more in here. And I just love how this little page looks. It's just so sweet. Very, very fun. And I'll find, you know, like I said, I'll find some pictures or some other things that are just right to go on the rest of these pages. Okay, so thanks for joining me today, and I hope you're having a good time working in your nature journal. And we will see you again soon in the next video. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.